And welcome into Bon Appetit. October is beef month, and I told Erin Beasley every month ought to be beef month, especially in Alabama. And we're with Erin Beasley, and you are the marketing director for the Alabama Cattlemen's Association.
That's right.
Big organization.
Yeah.
And we had you on in the summertime and had some great meals. Now it's getting fall, and we want to find out what can we do to stay well and eat well in the fall.
Well, beef is top of mind no matter if it's summer, fall, or winter.
That's
and,
right.
We've got some excellent recipes. But what better way to kick off fall than with a good chili recipe?
Oh, yes.
Right, we got football going on, cooler weather and all that. So let's do a simple and very good chili recipe is what we're going to work with. So
smells
for
good.
a good chili, you have to start with good ground beef.
Yes.
Okay. So we've got a 90-10 ground beef here. That's a pretty lean ground beef. We are going to add a lot of flavor to this, so we can use a leaner ground beef, a little bit more health conscious and all that. So you can see it's got a lot of good red color to it.
Yes.
And the first thing we're going to do is just start by sauteing that up. And in a pan here, and you hear that sizzle.
Yes.
Ooh, sounds
We've
good.
got some olive oil in there just to kind of get it going.
Uh-huh.
And the next thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and let these onions sweat out with that ground
Yes.
beef as well. So
So that's just a regular white onion. You just one onion.
that's it.
And how much beef did you put in there? About looks like it was about a pound.
It's about a pound.
Yes.
I honestly, when I make chili, I normally go with about a pound and a half. So
Okay, now that's
So do
not a
I.
problem.
I'll
That's-
throw
So do
or
I.
if you like a little bit more heat, you could actually put a little
Right.
chorizo in there or something
And
like
you're
that.
going to give us a recipe for this, aren't you? Also.
These recipes, yes, this
They're on
recipe
there.
is on beefitswhatsfordinner.com.
Good.
So you can
Remember that.
you let that cook up, let it get going and brown up, and the ingredients that we're going to add to this particular chili recipe is going to be we've got some Mexi corn. Okay, so this corn has a little bit of peppers and stuff in it. We've got some good kidney beans, some tomato sauce, beef broth and water, and then some spices. And we just mix all that together and let it simmer for about 30 or 45 minutes. You can heat it up as much as you want or keep it cooler. So
That's right.
however you'd like to have it, you see it makes a delicious looking beef chili at the end of the recipe.
I love these are canned.
Yes,
Right.
I, I told y'all I keep it
I
simple.
know. I'm loving that because it makes it
Yes.
so easy. You know, this is simple.
Yes,
You just have to remember to drain your kidney beans real well.
drain the Mexi corn, drain the kidney beans. We want to drain all
Could
that.
you use from the frozen packets also? Or?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
If you've got frozen vegetables, you need
Yeah.
to clear out the freezer. That's the great thing about chilies. It's kind of a dump and go kind of recipe. You know,
Yeah.
you don't have to follow everything to the T. So we're just going to go ahead and mix all this in.
That's tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce. You could also use, a little bit of diced tomato if you like a little chunkier.
Oh, yeah.
You can always change it up. A little beef broth and water just to give it a little bit more liquid.
So you just put a little about a half.
About a half a cup. It doesn't require too much. And then the fun part, which is always the
Yes,
the
the
spices.
seasoning.
So obviously we have to have chili powder. All right, so we're gonna put our chili powder in there. And again, I normally start a little light with everything because as you simmer this and let it go, it is going to develop those flavors.
Okay.
If you've got a good herb garden left over from the summer, you might have some fresh oregano left over
Ooh.
or something like that. You can definitely add those spices in.
Oregano in the chili.
Yeah, it just gives it a
It's
little,
going to give it a great,
little
nice,
different flavor.
It's going to give it a great taste.
We've got some garlic powder. You can also use fresh garlic if you'd like. A little cayenne, okay, just for a little
Yes.
heat here. And I don't use tablespoons or anything like that. I always just use the palm of my hand.
You sure you're not Italian?
A little
Because
bit.
that's the way Italians cook.
And
when you
then,
ask an Italian lady about something, it's a handful.
Well,
Everything's a handful.
I don't know where that came from, but
Yeah.
that's just kind of how I do it. Mix it all together, throw a lid on it, and let it simmer for 45 minutes, and you're ready to go.
You're right though. As this cooks, it's more like a taste.
Yes.
You know, then you
Definitely.
taste, and if you want to add a little bit more of this
Yeah.
or that, in it
Definitely.
goes.
And you
Let's-
can go with some
We're
toppings.
going to bring over the, and this is a little warm, but you can bring it right into the.
Yep, little finished product there.
Give it a starring roll here.
Yep, so I put some cheese on top. You gotta have cheese for chili.
Oh,
Yes.
We've got some Frito chips, little sour cream, onions. You know,
So
it's
you've already
however you
put the
want.
chips on there also?
I have not. I left
No,
the chip.
okay.
I didn't want them to get soggy. So.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
But
you could either eat them without it or just have the chips
Right.
on the side too.
definitely, and this recipe will work great for a tailgate as well. As soon as we get a little cooler weather,
yeah.
you could put this together the night before, throw it in a crock pot, and go to the tailgate, plug it in, and you're set for the whole day. I promise the whole tailgate will love this.
Yes.
So
And
Sounds good.
if you made a bigger batch, then you could freeze part of it and then.
absolutely,
That's good.
you can make as much as you want, freeze it, pull it out as the winter goes along. You know, you can't go wrong with chili. It's such a great
That's
go-to
right.
recipe.
Yeah, and a lot of our viewers they're either on their own or maybe there's just two of them, and you can make a big batch because it'll be more economical to do it that way, and then put it into serving sizes, freeze
Absolutely.
it, and then when you've got your meal already done for you.
That's it.
And for tailgating, you've got total food safety.
Absolutely.
You know, because we've talked about that before,
Yes,
how long you
yes.
leave things out.
Okay, Erin, the website again is Go to
Yes.
Beef.
Beef, it's whatsfordinner.com, and it's called the Wrangler Beef Chili.
Wrangler Beef Chili. So go to that website, get ready for some tailgating as well as some delicious meals that are made with beef. And remember, beef is good for you. We'll be right back right after this.